It's not just quick sniffs anymore, it's sessions. The harder I crunch the bottle, the harder the scent is being forced into my nose.
She's so dependent on the smell. She needs a fix every 15 minutes.
I think it's been like over a year since I've reacted to one of my favorite shows on the planet, My Strange Addiction, and today we meet a woman who is literally addicted to the smell and essence of Pine Sol. Needless to say, she takes it way further than I ever imagined, and in recent memory I haven't laughed this hard at a reaction, so make sure you enjoy this one and watch until the very end, as well as like this video if you want to support the channel. Without any further ado, let's get right on into it, shall we?
Pine cleaner is my holy grail. If I could douse my soul in pine cleaner, I would.
So you heard it right from this woman's mouth. She just fully admits that she would cleanse her soul, or whatever she said, in Pine Sol. She's not directly naming the brand, but we all know the smell of Pine Sol. I mean, yeah, it's pleasant, I guess, for a household cleaner, but she takes it to next level. As you can see, she's literally trying to like siphon the smell from this bottle with her nostrils. But no, it gets much worse than that, trust me.
The first thing I do when I wake up, I smell my pine cleaner, and then I'll make coffee and I will smell pine cleaner.
Oh, thank God. I really thought she was about to say, and then I put some pine cleaner in, just a couple drops, just for some flavor. Like, at least she's not ingesting it yet so far, so that's good in my book, I guess.
I will pour it into a pot on my stove heater so that it permeates the whole house.
Bro, this is ridiculous. She's basically trying to create homemade candles on the stovetop. I mean, if you see anybody else doing this, you just think this is some absolute 7-Eleven crackhead type shit. But no, she's doing this just for the smell, and she even brings out this little squirt bottle that it looks like it's for like a tattoo gun or something, fills that up with this sweet nectar, and just puts it straight up to her nostrils as she squeezes. My favorite shot is when it shows her in public here trying to get a little whiff with her nostrils. You can see how much she's trying to like suck in the smell, and she's trying to be low-key, but you know everybody around her is just like, why the hell does it smell so strongly of Pine Sol in this damn Starbucks right now? Like, who is doing this?
I'll put it on a bandana to keep in my pocket. The pine cleaner absolutely did give me solace.
So she claims that ever since she had this really rough divorce, apparently, she's just been falling prey to sniffing the fumes of this Pine Sol over and over. I don't know how bad your marriage was if it drove you to this afterwards, but I mean, you really need some better coping mechanisms, and hopefully the show can provide that, but usually they don't. Or if they try to, the participants and the subjects, I guess you could say, just scoff at it and say, I don't care if you get a doctor that tells me this is terrible for my body. I'm gonna keep doing it because it's fun.
She needs a fix every 15 minutes and can't function without the scent.
Can't function. She literally claims that she cannot function as a human freaking being unless she's inhaling this pine and bleach combo, whatever the hell you're going to describe the smell of Pine Sol as. It's like, again, like I said in the intro, a little bit pleasant, but it still definitely smells strong, like something that's going to be disinfecting surfaces and things like that. And it just, I gotta imagine this burns after you smell it enough times, but maybe her nostrils have been reinforced and she like doesn't feel the burn anymore, but it's definitely still happening.
I also use the surgical mask with the pine cleaner on it at home and just strap it to my face.
Oh my, she's just trying to make this be as close to possible of her actually ingesting this stuff as she humanly can. I mean, she's spraying it on a surgical mask. It's just soaked in this stuff, and she's putting that right up against her nostrils and lips. She's like, yeah, sometimes I stick my tongue out through my lips and just get a little taste, but really it's not that harmful because I'm not fully ingesting it. I'm just trying a couple droplets from the mask. Like, give me a break, lady. Also, this documentary says that she goes through 6 bottles a week, totaling up to over 300 bottles in a year. I don't care how discount you're getting. Obviously, it looks like she's not getting the name brand stuff, but still, that is too much money to be investing into you probably losing brain cells by just smelling this stuff.
The harder I crunch the bottle, the harder the scent is being forced into my nose.
And she just looks like completely devoid of thought when she's in this trance state and is just straight up inhaling this fume. These fumes, I don't know how to word that, but she wants the most smell possible, and she's just like rhythmically squeezing this thing, hoping that it never has to end.
I almost feel like it's burning the inside of my sinus cavities. I couldn't imagine a happy life without it.
But she doesn't care. I mean, she fully knows that this is causing harm. It's causing it to burn. Like, again, these are things that you're trying to clean things with. I'm sure it says in the bottle all over it, like, do not get this near your nose or mouth, even if you think it smells good, all right? But she's a rebel, damn it. She's not going to be listening to any of those doctors and scientists.
The smell really gets to me. It hurts my nose. Sometimes it'll give me a headache.
And that's right. This is her ex-husband, the man who apparently caused the divorce that caused her to go into this spiral of just wanting to smell this smell 24/7. And he actually still lives with her. So that is an awkward situation already. And then when you realize post-divorce, your ex-wife is just going through this like weird compulsion. Hopefully she doesn't try to make this dude feel guilty because, you know, it's her life. She needs to be the one that can recover from something as, you know, sad as a divorce and move on, but she definitely claims that this is the reason, and this guy's just coming home from work seeing her do this all the time. That's gotta be awkward and sad as hell.
Jillian's addiction has started to escalate.
It's not just quick sniffs anymore, it's sessions.
Sessions, she says. I feel bad laughing, but like literally she's sitting here just rocking back and forth softly as if this bottle of, you know, day-old Pine Sol that she's already ran through, it's almost out, is the only thing bringing her solace in this painful, sad world. Again, at the root of this is terribly sad, but just the way they're shooting this and just the fact that it's such a preposterous and also niche thing that she wants to smell. Like she doesn't want to smell any other flavors. It's just this Pine Sol, and it might honestly be the non-name brand version. Maybe she finds that, you know, the different brands have different flavors, and she's like a sommelier for this stuff.
I will rhythmically crunch the bottle and go into a trance-like state.
It's scary behavior too.
She literally stole my words. I'm pretty sure I said those exact words earlier to describe this, and it totally is. It looks like she's listening to a Tool album and is off a few tabs, you know? She's just totally in the spirit realm right now, experiencing heightened existence, all because of the damn Pine Sol.
I will make the pine sauna in my bathroom usually once or twice a week.
Oh my god, and now she's describing this act that she does called a pine sauna, and it's pretty much what you'd expect. She says that she turns on the faucet to the max heat, puts a sponge in there so it kind of stops the water, dumps in a ton of this Pine Sol, also turns on the shower, dumps in the rest of the bottle. That's where she's going through the 6 bottles a week because she's just going to the sauna day in and day out, okay? Hashtag self-care. But then she's sitting in here and it just looks like she's trying to hotbox her freaking bathroom, bro, with Pine Sol fumes. This is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever watched, and it's making me realize I have not reacted to this show in way too long. This shot alone of her just with the fogging up camera lens and thinking about how strong this scent must be for the cameraman is making me absolutely lose it. But anyways, we go through a classic trope of this show where she meets up with a friend and reveals to her how much worse this is than she let on, and this friend is giving her very recycled Sims-like reactions. I don't know, it just seems like a video game NPC that's bugging out. But also I don't blame her. Like, how the hell do you react to this information that your friend just loves the smell of Pine Sol so much that they're going through 6 bottles a week and burning their nostrils because they want to keep smelling it? Like, what do you say there besides you really need to see a therapist? Like, I would want to be a supportive friend, but that is way above my pay grade at that point. You got to talk to somebody, Shotty.
It's like she doesn't value herself enough to think that she's harming her body. And that upsets me most of all.
And the friend's like, hey, yeah, you should probably go see a doctor. And I think it's kind of sad that you don't, want to award yourself with good health by trying to get out of this habit. She's telling her all this stuff that a good friend should, be telling their friend in this situation. And this lady is wanting to hear none of it. She is just dead set on continuing to have these sauna sessions where she's just sitting in the bathroom inhaling these fumes nonstop.
Really don't see that it's cause to stop what I'm doing because it's one of my greatest pleasures in life.
She's literally just relying on that monkey side of her brain that's like, reward system. Yes, it feels good when I do this. I'm gonna keep doing it. Even though everybody in her life, her ex-husband, her best friend, probably countless doctors if she sees them regularly, are telling her to stop this if she's at least being honest with them and telling them that she's doing it. But she's like, screw it, man. I'm doing this till the wheels fall off. And it's kind of dark, but in a way I respect it.
Ultimately, I'm gonna keep doing what immediately makes me the happiest.
She legit sounds like me when I realize I'm just wasting my entire life playing video games and doing nothing. But you know what? The pixels make me happy, all right? So I'm gonna keep doing it.
Why do you have to stick it up your nose like that? So do you even know what's in the pine cleaner?
So then we're back with her and her ex-husband here, and he's like, bro, have you read the bottle at all? And he clearly reads one of the first paragraphs. It says, do not have this near your eyes, nose, or mouth, okay? It's not meant for that. It's meant for the glass and, whatever different tabletops you're cleaning. I don't know. I'm really bad with cleaning supplies, and I use wet wipes on everything, all right? I'm a dumbass. But that's neither here nor there. Basically, the moral of the story is don't have this near your nose as often as she does. I'm sure they didn't think they had to say don't pour this onto a surgical mask and put it on your face so you can inhale it all day, or don't use this along with hot water to turn your freaking bathroom into a sauna. But they didn't imagine someone would go so far with this product, and I don't blame them for that. This lady's really off her rocker for this. But anyways, after her ex-husband bugs her enough, she's like, fine, you know, also for the sake of this show, I'll go see a doctor and hear what he has to say about it. And I don't think we're going to be very surprised by what this doctor has to say. Again, I think he's going to be pretty much reading verbatim what the damn bottle says, that she should have read day one when she started this hobby of hers that has now turned into a full-blown obsession.
And when consumed, it's been shown to cause damage to the kidneys, heart, lungs.
This dude straight up tells her, not only are your nostrils getting singed, your heart, your lungs, all these things that are very key to making your body work and keeping you alive are going to be suffering as a result of you trying to smell this all day. And she looks like she's taking in this information, but part of me knows that just like every other person on this show, they're going to walk out of this doctor's office and say, you know what, yeah, it is kind of alarming, but I don't think I'm gonna stop. Just watch, she's gonna pull that same card because she is not gonna be convinced. The scent of this stuff is just way better than anything else in the world. They could tell her right now that the next time she smells this is going to be the final time she ever can. And she would still go in for a big old whiff right away without even thinking about it. All right. That's all this lady cares about at this point.
I would love to be able to say with certainty that it's enough to make me want to give up something that I love so much, but
Yeah, the but there is very important. I told you guys, she doesn't care. This dude could have told her the long list of problems that are going to be very evident in her future if she continues this, and she just does not give a damn. Nobody's going to stop this woman or get in the way of her smelling this pine sol, okay? And in the final text from the show, it says that she has cut back on her compulsion with smelling this pine cleaner, and she hopes to quit one day soon. Honestly, I just am guessing that she's going through maybe 5 bottles in a day instead of 6, and she considers that to be really, you know, cutting down. But I think this lady's a lost cause. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Hopefully you laughed along with me, and let me know if you want more of these videos. I totally forgot about this show, and I love it. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until next time, peace out.